Barksdale, Mississippi, October 1932. A man drives through the night, his face clawed, bloodied, his hands clutching a broken guitar neck like it's the last piece of his soul. That man is Sammy Moore, a blues musician with music in his blood and sin on his shoulders. He stumbles into his father's church, broken, lost, but repentance ain't part of Sammy's tune. One day earlier, Smoke and Stack went brothers with fire in their hearts, and danger at their heels are heading back home from Chicago. They ain't just bringing trouble, they are the trouble. They've stolen cash from some real bad folks, likely tied to Al Capone himself, and used that blood money to buy an old sawmill from a former Klansman named Hogwood. They're turning it into a juke joint, a place for black folks to dance, drink, and live loud in a world that wants them quiet. Smoke pulls together the pieces, friends, fighters, and musicians. Old guys like Grace and Bo Chow, the Gentle Giant, Cornbread, and the legendary Delta Slim. They even bring in Sammy, whose music can light up a room, or maybe something more. Stack reunites with Mary, the one that got away. Smoke revisits his estranged voodoo-practicing wife, Annie, still mourning the loss of their child. Pain and passion swirl in the air like southern smoke, but as the juke joint opens, music soaring, body swaying, something darker stirs. Sammy's blues do more than move hearts, they awaken spirits. And that song reaches ears it never should have touched. Three strangers show up. REMMICK.Bird.Joan. They claim to be musicians, but they ain't alive. They're vampires. Smoke denies them entry, but it's too late. Mary gets seduced. Stack gets bitten. And soon the dead don't stay dead. As the night turns red, alliances crack and blood spills. Cornbread turns, Bo turns, even Stack rises again but with a hunger, and he knows voodoo. But even she can't stop what's coming. The truth drops like a tombstone. Remick was brought by Hogwood, the Klansman who sold the joint. The plan: burn the place down, kill the brothers, wipe out their joy. But Remick doesn't care for the Klan's hate. He wants Sammy, that music, that soul. It could call the ghosts of his lost people. He offers immortality, power, escape from oppression. Sammy refuses, and then it's war. Stakes, garlic, fire, bullets, jazz. Grace dies in flames. Slim bleeds to lead the horde away, and he is bitten and Smoke. The man who loved her stakes her through the heart. Smoke and Stack clash brother against brother while Sammy faces Remick. The vampire claws his face, leaving him marked. But Sammy fights back with the neck of a sacred guitar. Smoke drives the final stake into Remick's heart. The sun rises. The monsters burn. But it's not over. The Klan is coming. Smoke stays behind. Tommy gun grenade. He kills them all, one-man army. Dies a warrior. Dies a husband. Dies seeing his wife and child spirit waiting for him. Sammy, he drives north. His music never stops. Back in 1992. An old man finishes playing a blues set. Sammy Moore, alive, still playing. And then Stack and Mary walk in, still young, still undead. They offer him the gift, immortality, music forever. Sammy smiles. He's lived enough. He plays one last song. As the final chord fades, he says, I still have nightmares from that night. But the time before the sun went down, that was the best day of my life. Stack nods. Last time I saw my brother. Last time I saw the sun. Last time I felt free. And did you know, all this time I've been talking about the movie Sinners.